Hey everybody, welcome back to Sixpence Outdoors. My name is Matt Pence, and today we're going to do a conversion from a 12-volt battery-powered Jeep to a 24-volt powerhouse. Stick around if you want to see how to do this project. We were out in the field yesterday doing a little bit of chores, and she got into this taller grass that might have only been about 8 inches to 12 inches tall, and she just didn't have the power to be able to get through it. It was also on a slight incline, so she had to put it in reverse, get out of the tall grass, get back on the path, and come and do it that way. We're going to show you the 12-volt system speed test and then the 24-volt speed system test, and ultimately compare the two, and it'll be the reason why you want to stick with a 24-volt system and never go back to 12. We have our pre-existing 12-volt battery with an inline fuse. We're going to leave this in here, throw another 12-volt battery over in on this side, swap out this 12-volt motherboard for a 24-volt, and we'll be good to go. Here's a few of the items that you're going to need. Get you the spare battery. This is off of Amazon. I can leave you the link below if you're interested in something like that. I do make a small commission at no extra charge for you if you want to purchase any of this thing. This is the 24-volt motherboard system made by Weelye. You're going to just look up underneath your hood and determine what size you need. It comes with this wiring harness that is going to be for your lights and radio and all the extra amenities that you have for that. You may need a voltmeter and a couple jumper cables for your battery. These ones here are a 3/16, I believe. They do come in 3/16 and a 1/4 inch, so be sure that when you go buy your butt connectors or your female connectors here, that you get the right size that corresponds to your terminal. Let's start by disconnecting all of our components. I want to just disconnect the battery. We can get it out here. Next thing, let's disconnect all of the connections that are for your radio, your drive motors, and your power supply. Next thing we're going to do is unscrew our 12-volt motherboard system here, get it out, put the 24-volt back in. Save your screws. You're going to use the same ones to put the other board back in. There's the old one for 12 volt. All the connections are going to be the same. This is one of your drive motors, and this is your power supply. Let's make our connections. Put our wiring harness in. Let's screw. Guess you have the option to screw it in if you want to. You can just set it in there if you're okay with the vibrations, but I at least want to get one screw put in here so that I know that it's somewhat secure. You can always zip tie it if you need to. And let's go back in, plug everything back in. So here is the wire tucked up underneath there. Let's get it put in. All my pins are connected. Let's go through, connect the blue and the brown. This is a drive motor and a power supply to charge your system. Okay, let's get our battery back in. Let me grab the other one on the table and my jumper cables. There's 2 batteries. Now we're going to go ahead and wire it in series. You're going to connect the negative this side, positive to this side. If your terminals are all facing the same way, you do the ones closest to one another. Here's another view of what we're doing. We're connecting the batteries in series. The 13 amp inline fuse that came with this Jeep, I left it on. Plugging that one into the positive on this battery. The switch that comes from turning the Jeep on and off inside the cab goes to the negative on this battery. Then what you do is create a jumper wire to connect this positive and negative to make the 24 volt system. So when you follow your wires back, you go back, it brings you back to this one, and this is your power supply cable. We're going to use our red prong and our black prong to test the voltage, and it's showing 25.2 volts. That's exactly what we wanted. Now, I haven't looked at the schematics, but I believe there is an internal fuse that's sitting in right behind here, so that's why I didn't use or decide to upgrade this one, because ultimately fuses are going to blow no matter what if there's enough power to them or enough resistance. So we're going to plug that in here. Everything's plugged in, everything matches. Let's go ahead and turn it on and let's see what happens. Voila. Okay, it works, and if you guys didn't know, this is where the radio tells you your voltage. So it's reading 24 volts right now. Let's take this outside and redo the speed test and see how much power we've added. Okay, the first thing we want to do is measure out 50 feet. I want to give you all a quick speed test to show you the difference between 12 volt and 24 volt. Go right here. Go!
Go!
All right, that's it, everybody. That's all I got for you. Please hit that like button if you got something out of it. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, gets this video out in front of more people that might have the same model as I did. So enjoy, be safe, take care of those kiddos.